Cool. Yeah. Awesome. We can start from here. Nice to meet you guys. It's my pleasure to host you guys for today. Today it's another BNB Revelation project demo session. Uh, a little bit of background for this hackathon. So this is actually the first hackathon after BNB Chain rebranding. Uh, there will be a lot of juicy rewards and also uh, resources that injected by the BNB Chain team for this hackathon. Um, so it contain a 600K prize pool plus 10 million seed funding opportunities. And also there are many professionals from different institutions and projects in the industry joined as sponsors and also judges for this hackathon. So it's going to be a great opportunities for participants, to gain more exposure in front of not only BNB chain ecosystems, but also professionals and experts from in the industry as well. Yeah, and today we are very happy to have 8 projects with us. They all came from the NFT, GameFi, and Metaverse track, and um, they are DeepSpace, My Meta Farm, CRUZO, StarryNift, Insurgent, Horizon Land Metaverse, Ark Rivals, and Wolfgang. And today we are also very happy to have few judges. You can see Ver from SIG, Jerry from GuildFi, and Julie from GSR. They're gonna be the judges for this project demo session, and they can ask any questions for teams after they finish the presentation. And also remember, for all the projects to presenting today, you're gonna only have 5 minutes presentation. So please try to include only the most important information for projects. Yeah, so without further ado, let's welcome the first project to start, which is the DeepSpace. And John, feel free to start when you're ready.
All right. Hey, Chris, you can hear me okay?
Yep.
Excellent. Thanks. Welcome to our presentation. I'm happy to be here. We are DeepSpace. We're a play-to-earn GameFi DPS on the BNB chain. Our main focus is on having a fun game, leveraging the blockchain for our economy and player ownership. One of the things that sets us apart from some of the others, especially some of, I guess, the earlier ones, is we have a big focus on making a fun game. We want to have a game that's cutting edge. It's fun for people to employ. It takes some strategy, takes some thought. It isn't just clicking and clicking away. And we believe that if you have a solid game design and engaging foundation, then the blockchain backend for the economy, it just kind of comes naturally rather than feeling like it's forced into the environment. We have a really large team, very active community. We have a team probably of around 40 people of game designers, game developers, lore, folks, sound effects, all that type of stuff. So the core of our game makes up 3 kind of sub games within one. There's an exploration phase. You actually launch into a hangar, select your ships, fly around the universe, looking for things to discover, looking for ships to fight, enemies to attack, things like that. You can visit the planets. You can enter the planet's orbit and then choose to do mining for resources, or choose to take on some combat on that planet and try to win resources in doing combat. The combat is a turn-based strategy combat on a hex map. So what'll happen is when you get attacked or you choose to attack somebody, you're actually going to load into this kind of other game. And same with the mining. Currently, this is all under development, but it's all going to be 3D and pretty awesome when it's done. So some of the video you're going to see here in a moment is it's a little bit early. Development stage is still going on, but you will get the idea. So this is the hangar where you select your ships and launch into the game, and our exploration phase. And while you're flying around, you can discover things, get into fights, all that fun stuff. Okay. And this is our combat map. So if you end up in combat, you're here. Here's the ship. It's using its special ability, which is a cluster attack. And it's going to attack this ship here. It does main damage and then additional bounce damage to the others. This is our mining phase. Still very early on the resource mining. So this is a lot more work to be done here to polish it up and make it look good. Same with the combat. All of this is still under development. So that's a little bit of the game footage. As I said, really the key thing for the game is you're out there collecting resources. Be getting resources by discovering things. You can mine land for resources. We're going to be doing some land auctions and land sales in the future, so folks will be able to purchase land and earn passive income. And then, of course, by winning combat, you'll be rewarded. And you can use these resources to upgrade your ships. So our game pieces are ships, are proprietary smart NFTs with actually upgradable stats. So as you earn resources and kind of progress the game, you'll be able to use your prize winnings to either you can build NFT equipment, and then you can use that equipment yourself or sell it. You can sell your raw resources on the marketplace to other people who want to upgrade their ships, or you can upgrade your own ships and increase their stats and essentially level them up, increase their star rating as you go. So our economic balancing is to make this sustainable. It's kind of a peer-to-peer player economy, right? We're building everything around these resources, and we're looking to make good demand for resources everywhere we can. So upgrading ships, building equipment, repairing your ships, lots of things. We're also focusing in creating demand for DPS, whether it be through fees on the marketplace, or maybe you have to pay a little DPS to repair your ship. It's important for us to have a reason to own the DPS and then take the percentage for the transactions. And any DPS we collect from any transactions is cycled back into the reward pools that players are going to use to actually take the play to earn aspect of things. These are our ships. So we did our Genesis ship collection of minting. They each have a special unique ability that's in the game. So this was a limited minting of 7 days. These ship abilities are unique, and they're not going to be available again. So the next generation of ships, when we release it, is actually going to have different abilities in the game. And you can see on the card there, they also have stats: speed, attack, special attack, mining, health, shields, and so forth. And then a luck stat, which is a very interesting stat used in a lot of different mechanisms. Our initial minting, we sold about $1 million worth of ships. We sold 28,000 ships. About 25% of those were burned. We use Chainlink VRF in our minting processes so that we can ensure transparency. And real quick, this is our marketplace. So we wrote a completely custom marketplace to support the game. This is what we call the outpost. You can sort, of course, by price and a lot of different other aspects. And your inventory. Of course, now my computer wants to not cooperate. We have the vault, which is ship staking, and you can actually, so we actually gamified this a little bit. So the stats I showed you all add up to a total sum, and that total sum dictates how much of the staking pool you get. And we also leverage the luck stat. So these risky pools, if you try to stake your ship into a risky pool, there's a chance it gets destroyed and we burn the NFT. And that's based on the actual luck stat of the NFT. So not only are these stats good in game, but we're looking for other unique uses for them as well. So that's our 5-minute presentation, right on time. Here's our website, deepspace.game, app.deepspace.game. You can visit us on Twitter, Telegram, YouTube, Discord, and Facebook. So thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, team. So it's time for judges to ask questions. So today we have many judges to join. So yeah, guys, feel free to shoot any questions or comments for DeepSpace team.
Hey, John. Just 2 questions. One, what does staking actually get you right now? And 2, just one quick clarification. You said you've already started selling. How are you custodying, or is there no custody on the app of the NFTs?
So the staking, so we put 3 million DPS into the staking pool, and those are the payouts for staking. So the higher level the ship, the more of that DPS you're going to earn per day. And this is a temporary staking pool until the game launch. So we're still a couple months off of launching the game live. We did some early testing and things like that. So this is essentially a way to give people incentive. Go ahead and mint your ships early, get in early, and you can stake them to earn a little rewards. And of course, the NFTs are owned by the players, right? So you mint your you were able to mint your ship. The minting's closed now. It was a limited minting, so you'll have to wait till the next generation of ships to mint. But in the meantime, you can buy ships off the marketplace if you wanted to still get in. Did that answer your question? I'm not sure I followed the second question too well.
Yeah, that answered the first question. The second question was mostly around the idea of where do you expect like custody to be? Do you expect like the person to purchase the NFT and then actually like be gated to actually play the game, or are you going to be custodying on their behalf?
Correct. Yeah. So the player owns the NFT. So that's one of our big drives. Is I've played a lot of games throughout my history. We're a gaming team, and I remember back in EverQuest, back in the day, people would buy equipment, and Sony and Variant Interactive got really uptight about, well, those are our items. You can't sell that for money and stuff. They have to stay in the game. So we're firm believers in player ownership. So you actually buy that NFT, it's in your wallet, and you fully own it. We are going to offer ship renting and leasing later on in the game. So that if the price rises and it's kind of out of reach for some players, they'll be able to lease or rent ships from other players to play, and then they can essentially lock those ships and play the game with them. They have to lock the ships so they can't sell them while they're playing the game.
Understood. All right. Thanks for clarifying that, and it's great that you've already thought of that.
Great, thank you.
John, I'll jump in here. Ted here. So I'm curious, and more of a general question, where have you derived inspiration from? Who do you respect right now in the GameFi space where you have kind of gained some inspiration, helped you build some of the conviction to go forward with this? And just, I know this is the general premise, but curious if you're working with any game designers at the moment. Curious how you decided to go with a space game. Space games, it's a crowded market. so curious how you built conviction there too.
Sure. So that was a lot to remember. Let me where to start. So we got into the space game really quite a while ago. We started probably almost a year ago building a first-person shooter for a different project. Quickly realized it didn't have it had a bit of a space theme to it as well, and we quickly realized that it was kind of a niche. People who want FPS, like they kind of want to play on PS5 and PS4 and things like that. So we kind of pivoted away from that and switched to more of this kind of turn-based strategy on the combat and the freeform flying. Our goal is to target any device out there. We want people with maybe not necessarily the latest iPhone or latest Android to be able to play, but maybe a couple generations older. We're looking to have a very broad reach. As far as our inspiration, I think most of our inspiration comes from the fact that most of the core team is mixed up of financial and gamers. I myself have been gaming since the late 90s. I played EverQuest for many years, and then Warcraft for many years, a bunch of others. I know some of the other core team have also been gaming for a decade or so. Obviously, Axie, they're the big whale. You always look at kind of what's the number one thing in the space doing and what can you do better. So a little bit of that, but we've looked at other projects that maybe haven't done so well and use those to make sure that we don't fall into those same pitfalls, right? Like making sure you don't run out of coins to give out and prizes and rewards and things like that. Making sure you're not just clicking buttons in a casino, or you're not just mindlessly clicking things, but we're actually trying to create a game that's going to keep people engaged and kind of get some addictive. We want to have guilds, kind of mass PvP, co-op raids, all that kind of stuff.
Got it. Thank you. Appreciate
Thanks.
Cool. So if there's no more questions, we can move to the next project. I think is My Meta Farm.
Hello.
Yeah, feel free to start, team.
Okay. I'm glad to share my screen. Okay. Can you see my screen now?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So, hi, I'm Ling from My Meta Farm, a Metaverse project. First of all, I would like to say a great thanks to DoraHacks team for being very supportive for us to have a chance to be here today to introduce our projects to all of you. So, Let's start. So to start with, I would like to give you a brief about key points about what my Metaverse is. So we are a Metaverse integrate a huge urban world and social game hubs powered by blockchain technologies. So here's our key features. Firstly, our focus is going to be the Metaverse, the city. And then we have social games with PvP, PvE, and farming features. So our inspirations of art is Animal Crossing. So our team is a fan of Animal Crossing. So yeah, so we want to reflect the art style with vivid color from this game into our projects, and also for the games inside our Metaverse, we aim to serve wide range of users in terms of age and genders, and to integrate social activities interactions into our Metaverse. So one of our core member is Fork Studio. We are an indie game development team on Steam platform from 2009. And until now, we have 3 titles of games launched in this platform with quite good response from the global community. Together with the game team, we have a full team working with the projects from strategy, marketing, design, business intelligence, customer management, website development, and blockchain development. And last point about the project is that we are going to use business intelligence for the projects, which means our analytics focus is going to be on how to certify a wide range of users throughout the long development timeline of our Metaverse. So here is our core team. We have Mr. Thành Lê in charge of Metaverse and gameplay design. He has 30 years experience in developing indie game on Steam from 2009. Anh Tùng Nguyễn in charge of game architectures. For the blockchain, we have Mr. Tuấn Trần is in charge of blockchain technology and product strategy. He has 7 year experience in developing blockchain-based projects in terms of technology and business in 2016. And he also the advisor of well-known GameFi as, for example, Theta Arena, Hero and Empires, Idol Cyber, and Planet Exodus. And for me, I'm Ling. I am in charge of operation and strategy. I have years experience in working in investment fund, traditional investment funds, and experience in operating AI product development. So why is our projects unique? So firstly, when we form our idea about the projects, we do the benchmarking for our projects. So for my Metaverse characteristics, and especially the genres, our projects according to a report of play-to-earn.net about the game and Metaverse, our genres are still quite rare in the market. We also do the feature comparisons with our friends. So in terms of genres, NFT and game modes, we have a wide range of genres, NFT and game modes. And we also apply the NFT durability. It is one of the anti-inflation methodologies that we are going to apply for the projects together with the others. And we are free to earn Game 5. About our token utilities, we will have a single token model. Governance token is my Metaverse, and it is used for DAO and voting, staking, revenue sharing, marketplace payment, and store payment. And for the game inside the Metaverse, we will have a point is the in-game reward, and you cannot exchange. And you can use that for gacha, claim NFT reward, and season ranking. So here is our Metaverse flow. We have a wide range of entries for investor, players, and creator. So how have we achieved nowadays? So we just have our project public release on 18th of March. So we run a campaign named Metaverse where we airdrop our limited NFT for our community. So in 20 days of the campaign, we have the growth on our community on Facebook, Discord, and Twitter on average above 100%. And we achieve the on average the good, I think is a good number of replies and likes per day. And our engagement rate is more than 100%. our proud is have to say about the TikTok when we grow only in 2 weeks. We achieve 14K of followers with likes from them. And we also have a quite good visit in 20 days for our websites from our community. So here's our project roadmap. Here is our 2022 plan. So here we are in the phase 1 with a target of user acquisitions. So the product that we are going to release on this phase is firstly the website with the key feature is our marketplace, partner tokens, Metaverse, and news.
Hi team. Sorry for interrupt. It's already 5 minutes. So try to
Really?
conclude everything, in 30 seconds.
Okay, so here is on the screen is our update about our Metaverse and the tools that you can use in our Metaverse. Yeah. So that so here we now we are running our Metaverse campaign. So please join, follow, and staying updated about our event. Thank you very much for your attention.
Cool. Yeah. Thank you very much, my Meta Farm team. And it's time for judges to ask any questions.
Hi, yeah, Julie from GSR here. Actually, just 2 quick questions. Within your previous campaign, can I know how many unique wallet addresses you have already received? And can I a little bit like understand your future roadmap? Because I understand that you actually launched the game on 18 March, but like in the future, are you guys going to release any sort of upgrades or what kind of like news you want to insert into the game? Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. So firstly, public release means we just public the information about the projects to our community. And our MVP is going to be launched on this year, June, expectations. So the video that I just showed you is one of the pieces in the Metaverse that we are putting right now. So for how many people join in the Metaverse, let me share the screen. So in the Metaverse feature of the website, you can see that the people can start claiming our first campaign airdrop. And it is a limited number. So we have only 2020 NFT that we airdrop in this event, firstly. And who join us in this, how many people join submissions? For these campaigns, we achieved a number of more than 27,000 Gleam submissions to join in this event. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your questions.
Yeah, let's see if any other judges have any questions or comments for the team. Yeah, so if there's no more questions, I think we can move to the next project.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Next project is CRUZO team. So Dennis, feel free to start when you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready. So, can you see my screen? Yes.
Yeah, right now is right now is good.
Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Dennis. I'm a founder of CRUZO project, and today I would like to present our idea, our project to you. Thanks all for everybody to involve in this hackathon. So today we present you something different. It's not another Metaverse, it's not another DeFi project or whatever. It's something unique, it's something special. So this is the table of content, but we have a limited time, so I try quickly explain what are we doing. So we do a first greeting cards and crypto gift platform, Web3 platform, and our mission is the mass adoption of NFT through the greeting cards and crypto gifts. And our goals is decrease the competition between creators by creating a niche marketplace and also to gain more profits for the protocols in terms of transactions and the quantity of transactions, because the product is on hype. We also want to do a new hype on greetings among young audience by providing a new format, greeting stories, especially for mobile devices. We also work on DAO, because our project will be a community-driven platform. And of course, ecology, we move greetings from physical to digital world. So why greetings? Because there is no greeting card marketplace. The market is already formed, and this product is suitable for any gender or age. Also, the market is extremely huge, and every day we have a different type of events, and it's really useful for users. So our users, it's users, of course, who are looking for content, creators who can create the content, collectors, resellers, and even businesses who are looking for loyalty from the customers. So what the problems these type of users are forcing? First of all, ownership, because the Web 2 cannot provide the ownership, utility. You don't understand what to do next with the greeting. So the content is not suitable for the young audience. We need time to select the proper greeting cards for recipient, and of course onboarding for the people who is not familiar with NFTs and cryptocurrencies. And the CRUZO could be a solution for to solve all these kind of problems. And we will provide a marketplace for the secondary market, the collectibles. We will provide a new hype format, and I'll tell you later what is it. Smart event manager to help reduce the time on search and selection, the proper greetings. Generative NFT invites for some events. I don't know, IDO, ICO. You can generate NFTs on our platform. Share price. It's a fair price of NFT. Depends on interaction with the content. Crypto gifts, for example, if you want to gift cryptocurrency, Bitcoin for someone, you can do it. And of course, token and wallet for the mass adoption and governs the platform. So we redesign greetings. We want to be a game changer on that market and provide an absolutely new format. It's not a static greeting. It's animated 2D or 3D video. It's a greeting story with storytelling format, duration up to 1 minute, and capabilities for Reels, TikTok, whatever. So our product will be a multi-chain. We provide gas-free options on selected blockchains, and low commission, only 3%, and of course royalties for creators. And our DAO will be created for the control the project, giving the grants for new creators, young creators. Create an alliance to protect legal protection, and of course charity projects can be supported by DAO in the future. So about the tokenomics, we will have a XURI token. This is our tokenomics. So we will have up to, no, not up, 70% will be controlled by community, by DAO. The main utility of token is governance, but also we use it for as a reward for promotion and so on, and giving some maybe staking options or some advantages who is taking our token. And this is very interesting slide. This is the market and competitors, and if you see, the CRUZO is between, could be a between and gain from two big huge markets. It's Web 2 or let's say classic cards, whereas the big players with the $1 billion revenue. And from the other side, we have a growing NFT market NFT platforms, marketplaces, so we can also gain from that market by providing options for the NFT users who already know what is NFT, and from the other side, for the users who know what is the greeting card. So this is the forecast for the market growth.
Hi team, sorry for interrupt. It's already 5 minutes, so try to conclude.
Okay. Yes, we have a clear business model. For in the beginning we go only blockchain, but later we have an option for mass adoption and global expansion. The growth drivers is a part of a go-market strategy, and we think the collaboration with influencers, design websites, existing greeting cards platform can give a benefit for us. This is our growth plan and high-level milestones for the next 5 years. And after 5 years, we become a blockchain unicorn startup. This is our core team. And thank you. That's all. I just want to connect Roman, our CTO. I know, oh, he's here. I give a word to Roman. He 1 minute demo of the existing project.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. My name is Roman.
I don't think there will be more time for another 1 minute project demo session. I think we need to jump into the Q&A part. Sorry about it.
Okay.
Because each team only have 5 minutes to present.
Okay.
Should be enough.
Okay, you can ask questions.
Yeah. So judges, feel free to ask any questions from your side for the CRUZO team. Hi, guys.
Yeah, guys, I'll jump in here. So in terms of the competitive landscape, I know you kind of spent some time on that. Who do you consider to be the most kind of ideologically similar in terms of go-to-market and product as what you're building today, and how do you feel you really differentiate yourselves?
Actually, we are the first because nobody did it before. I mean, niche marketplace for the greeting cards. Of course, if we talk about the competitors, big companies like American Greetings or Hallmark, they have a lot of budgets. They can, if they start build a similar project, they probably beat us. But I worked in big international companies, and believe me, all the decision is made very slow. So we have a lot of time to build and take the market as a #1 project in that niche. If I understand you correct, your question.
No, I don't see some of those companies evolving in this tech direction super fast. So you're probably right about that. They're not set up for that.
Yeah, we are fast. We are a startup. We are very flexible. We can do decisions in a minute, and we develop day and night. So already started. We done a huge job on the market research, on the product development. So we have a plan to release in end of May our platform, and will be a first launch of the first collection of greetings.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
So you said you did market research in the space. What do you feel like your penetration will be, and how much of this do you think is actually going into, forget Web3, but really into just like Web2?
Penetration. Can you give a synonym, because
I mean, I just mean, like, you know, like if I'm gonna go write like a holiday card or something like that, I still I consider myself to be like a web native, but at the end of the day, I'll still write it on a piece of parchment. I know you have like paperless and all this for like for wedding things, but how much of the market do you think you'll be able to actually penetrate in the foreseeable future?
We started because we are doing a blockchain project, so our targeted users will be, of course, people who are familiar with the NFTs. But the idea is to provide unique greetings, which is not like of course you can share as a personal to congratulate someone, but you also can use it for yourself. For example, if you have a New Year party, you can buy for penny our greeting cards, greeting story. You will be the owner and you share on your Instagram with your friends. If it become popular, you can even resell it later. So I don't know if I got your question. But if we talk about the market, the existing market is $20 billion and it grows up to $40 billion. Plus add here the market of NFTs. So it's a huge. And even if we take a 10% market share for the next 5 years, it's a 4 billion revenue.
Got it. All right. That helps frame it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cool. Yeah, thank you very much, team.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. We can move to the next project today, which is the StarryNift. Hi, Yan.
Hi. Hello, everyone. Yeah. Thanks for being here today. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Is it okay? Yeah. Okay. I think I will just run through a brief introduction of our project. Right. Actually, if you see, right, this is. Can you? Sorry. Let me share my screen. Apologies. Okay.
Don't forget about the 5 minutes presentation.
Yeah.
I will count. Start from your screen sharing. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'll begin now. Okay. Thank you all for being here today. Yeah. So I think I will just say about this briefly first for this currently our StarryNift, right? We actually a GameFi project, right? But I think we are gradually transiting into the Metaverse space, right? So I think let me just share with you guys a quick demo, right? The demo will actually go through everything that we will actually be doing. Why is it not showing? Sorry. Oh, okay. I think it's a bit lagging. Okay, so I think I'll just run through the demo first, and then after that, I'll just give a quick speech. Yeah, so you guys can just sit back, relax, and enjoy. The seasons come and go like thoughts of you. Like a wave returns to the sea, into the blue. They change, but in a cycle that I can't lose. Each painful but delightful to live through. You came into my life just like another season. Not for long, just a time, just like another season. Maybe this time next year you'll repeat for no reason, but I'll cherish every day until you come my way this season. The seasons turn and change just like your mind. Like the sun gives into the moon, into the night. Time continues marching, it slowly crawls. With each new one starting,
I recall. You came into my life just like another season. Not for long, just a time, just like another season. Maybe this time next year you'll reappear for no reason, but I'll cherish every day until you come my way this season. Each time of year carries memories, like a never fading whisper in the breeze. Oh, we will keep on changing all over again. Yeah, we will keep on changing. Just another season, don't want another day for you by my side. Oh, this
Okay, so actually, that's all for the demo. I think I have about 1 minute to quickly share about our project. All right, so okay, so I'll just quickly share this slideshow right now. Okay, so our project, actually, right, what we intend to do is actually to gradually transition from GameFi to Metaverse, because I mean, in the Metaverse space, there's actually a lot more possibilities, right? It's not just about playing games, you know, it's about socializing, making new friends, you know, being in a space where you can truly feel comfortable about being yourself, right? So that's why we come up with a mission, which is a real world imagine, to actually bring you the best possible experience that you actually have in any virtual space, right? So you can play, create, socialize, earn, while actually immersing yourself in the untold stories of StarryVerse. So I think our values is very focused on, you know, being fun and being sociable, you know, and actually breaking boundaries, developing new things in the space. Of course, empowering our community, right, and you know, get them to contribute to this development of the space. And decentralization, of course, is at the heart of the blockchain, and of course, to provide them with a life-changing experience, right? And some of the key features that we actually aim to have is actually make it free to play. I think that's something that still, you know, you see a lot of Metaverse or GameFi is not having this free-to-play aspect, right? You have to purchase some NFTs to actually do that. And then immersive stories, right? Again, I would say more than 9 out of 10 projects in the space don't actually have any story. They're just developing features, right? So I think creating a story can help to, you know, get the players be more involved, right? They feel more involved in this space. And of course, you know, giving them a path to actually develop their own storyline, I think that will also be a possibility. And then, as you can see in the demo, right, there is a lot of interactivity involved. You know, you can customize how you want to look, and we intend to have plan tons of new events, ongoing events that is refreshing, right? And of course, to get players to come online all the time, you know, we have daily, weekly, and monthly quests whereby you can participate in to actually earn some rewards, right? And of course, we have this rewards pass where the more quests you complete, the more rewards you are going to get, even as a free-to-play player, right? And of course, fishing and arcade style games are some things that we plan to, you know, to actually put into this Metaverse within the short to mid term. Yeah, so I mean, if you guys are interested, you guys can check out our website, right? StarryNift.art/play, our Twitter, which is twitter.com/StarryNift. And then, of course, our newly created Instagram, which is Instagram.com/StarryNift_OG. Yeah, so actually, that's all for my presentation today. Thank you for your time.
Cool. Yeah, thank you very much, Yan, for the presentation. And it's time for judges to ask questions.
Just one quick question from my side, actually. Yeah, it's very nice to hear. I think like you are a Singaporean-based project, so yeah, just the headquarters is also based in Singapore. So actually, just one quick question. You mentioned the socializing aspect of StarryNift. So can I know which kind of features actually enables that? Because I do see that there are different equipments that are listed on your marketplace and your loot box kind of idea. But I just interested to know about your kind of like socializing aspect of the upcoming Star Rivers. Yeah.
Okay, so I think some of the things that we intend to implement, right, is actually the chat function, right? So for example, a chat function, I think is the bare minimum, right? Most metaverse, they will allow you to chat with other players, right? So that increases the interactivity and the socialization, right? The second function that we intend to introduce, right, for our project is that we intend to introduce some form of fame function. So for example, like if you like the way this person dressed, you can increase the fame of this person, right? And then fame may be required for you to participate in certain events or certain contests, right? So it allows you to kind of interact with others, right? And then, of course, if you at the end, if you see the demo of the video, players can perform some emote, some dance move to actually communicate with others. So I think that increases the way whereby people can actually express themselves in this space, right? Which I think is very crucial, right? It's not just about just talking, but also presenting yourself, the way you dance and the way you do all those moves. Yeah, so I think that's our idea in this aspect.
Okay, thank you.
Hey Yang, would you say are your unique insights, to really take Starry NFT to life and outcompete the other projects out there, based on your life, your career, different projects you've worked on? What would you say are your kind of unfair advantages here as a founder and a leader?
I would say, right, the most important aspect of Starryverse that, compared to say like Sandbox, what Sandbox is doing or what Decentraland is doing, right? I think a lot of these metaverse, they are developing very fast, they are getting players on board, but what they are not doing is actually creating a immersive environment, right, whereby there are lots of interesting stories, whereby if you interact with the NPC, you want to know more, you want to find out more, what's the next chapter that's going to be developed, right? So I think that's one aspect that Starryverse is trying to focus on, right? To actually build that kind of immersive story, immersive space. I think besides that, of course, right, in a metaverse, we want everyone to be inclusive, right? So the characters that you create, they are not based on male or female gender, right? I mean, they are kind of like bi-gender. So, based on the way you want to dress, you can be a male, but you can dress as a female as well. So I think we want to have that inclusive space, and we want to get that idea, we want to nail it right down from the start to make it unique to this aspect, right? To be totally inclusive and get everyone to participate in this space. Yeah, and I think beyond that, the long-term vision is also to get people to come and, enjoy themselves, make it totally free to play, and most of the features is not behind any locked paywall. Like if you go to Sandbox or if you go to Decentraland, you have to more often than not, you have to purchase something, you have to purchase an entrance fee to join this, to join that. I think most of our things may not actually require you to do that at all, right? But of course, you can always purchase something to improve your experience, or you can always collect something that you want to. For example, you can purchase a car or motorcycle, it may cost something, right? But it's not necessary for you to participate in any of the games. I think that's what I want to emphasize on. Yeah.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yep. So a quick questions here, right? So we saw that you're trying to build like a metaverse, right, for StarryNift, but I don't see any like user generated content. Let's say you're giving out people to build stuff on the metaverse, right? It seems that the Starry team gonna build all of the laws and everything with the themes, but not having people build stuff in the metaverse. Is that right?
Okay, I think what you are saying right now is actually we are building the foundation, right? I think before we actually get things started to involve all the community to participate, I think we need to have a strong foundation that can build trust, between us and the community. And I think that's why it's very important we actually develop something that, when the community actually themselves, they actually want to be involved and they want to play, right? Once we have that foundation set right and stabilized, we will run plenty of contests to get players, to get our community to develop, for example, develop clothing, right? Develop 3D models of clothing, and then we run a contest, and if they actually win, then we will actually display, like for example, their clothing into the space, right? So right now we are still, I would say we are still in the early development phase, right? And there's a lot of things we'll be sharing with you guys in the next few months. Yeah.
Thank you. Perfect.
Thank you.
Cool. Yeah. Thank you very much, Ian, for the presentation.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. I think we can move to the next project, which is the Meta Insurgent. And Amelia, feel free to start when you're ready.
Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, are you able to see my screen now?
Yep.
Okay, that's great. So thank you so much for having Meta Insurgent here today. So my name is Amelia and I am the founder of Meta Insurgent, and I'll be giving you a quick sharing of us today. So before we dive into the presentation, let me show you a sneak peek of our game. So this is how the main menu will look like when you log into the game. And so you're able to choose the different weapons that we have. Okay, and also this is our observatory tower. Sorry about the plane passing by right now. And what you see here are some of our avatars, which I'll be sharing with you more later. And this is how the environment actually looks like. Okay, so now I'll start on presentations. So these are some of the highlights of Meta Insurgent. So we have actually designed Meta Insurgent to emphasize on the virtual reality metaverse environment with the use of Oculus Quest 2 to really make it an immersive first-person shooter experience. So all our players will be engaged in the compete to earn model through seasonal tournaments to rise up in the leaderboard. We have also built and integrated on our multi-chain technologies. So moving on to the game features, we have our customized avatar profiles, weapon inventory, and also our fighting arena. So now I'll be showing you more on these portions. So this is where the gameplay will be. And for this portion-wise, I'll be showing you the use of the teleport pod. And now you realize the environment has changed with the use of the pod. So the player is actually being teleported. So sorry about the planes passing by right now. And this is where, we have our scoreboards. And you can teleport over to another arena just by pointing at the place that you want to. Okay. And this is how the game mode will look like. This is where we use the grenade. So we'll be showing you the effects of it. So very great effects, very nice. Next, let me show you the different avatar skins that we actually have. So this is one of them. This is the second one, a bit more sleek with different colors. And the third one. And now I'll be moving on to show you our weapon system, which are also available in different NFT skins. So this is our machine gun in a different skin. And a third skin, so this is a colorful one, very pretty. We have our sniper as well, also in different skins. So we do have multiple weapons, but it's a short of time, so I will just move on to the presentation again. Okay, so this is our management team comprising of myself, Kai Tian, Glib, and Oleg. So we are a really strong and diverse team of experienced VR game developers to actually formulate an excellent fusion of both the metaverse and blockchain elements. And overall, Meta Insurgent actually utilizes a multi-chain crypto technology approach, whereby BSC is our main technology to go for, and also we are also built and integrated on other softwares such as Unity, AWS for game developments. And this is our summary of our token utility. So players will be using our Meta Insurgent crypto tokens for two main purposes. Number one, to participate in a game whereby all the users are required to wager the tokens, and the winner will be walking away with 80% of it. Okay, and next, to purchase NFT skins such as the weapon skins, the avatar profiles, and because Meta Insurgent, we are based on the complete to earn model. So sorry about the plane again. So with the complete to earn model, we actually hold seasonal tournaments on monthly basis, whereby users will have to compete in the leaderboard and emerge as top winners, in which they have a reward payout. So there are other revenue streams such as advertisements that we can earn from. So we will actually include weekly banners of companies who wish to advertise their companies through our game. And for the roadmap wise, we are at Q2 currently, where we aim to have where we actually have the tournament started and having our NFT skins ready. And the complete launch will be in Q4. So thank you so much for staying through the presentation today. So these are our channels that you can find us from.
Great. Yeah, thank you very much, Amelia. Yeah, and for all the judges, feel free to shoot any questions or comments.
Hi. A quick questions here. So, is the so right it's more like a VR games, right? And then, is there any hardware requirements? Is like especially for some only specific hardware, or you can basically use any tools that you have, like Oculus or whatever.
Yeah, so we'll be using Oculus 2 for the play of this game.
You can use on PC and Steam.
So sorry. So we have
PC
another
and VR Oculus Quest.
we have another member of my team joining in as well via call, because there's a maximum of 10 members in this call right now. So we have Wei on the call right now. Go ahead, Wei.
Right. So just back to your question. So this we understand that right now majority of the PC users are all, gamers are all PC based. So right now we actually are able to use this. Everyone can enjoy this game through PC, and rightfully what we wanted is to actually enjoy the immersive and metaverse environment. That actually requires an Oculus Quest 2. So that is our go-to product that we want to encourage everyone, because at the end of the day, when you talk about metaverse, it's really a virtual environment that everyone needs to be immersed in. And I don't think that PC will actually give you that the ultimate experience that you wanted. But nevertheless, we do understand that the number of PC gamers and options is much larger. So this is an area that we do not want to leave out. So that being said, at the start state, we are actually preparing both PC and Oculus Quest 2, which will be made available for them. Yeah.
Thank you.
Awesome. Oh yeah. Tad, you have any things to ask?
Yeah, great. Team here. Are there any examples of GameFi in GameFi
of VR games incorporating tokens. Has anything like that ever been published in the Oculus kind of Meta store? Any examples of this actually working and Meta allowing this to happen?
All right. Great question there. So we did research in terms of GameFi. I mean, given that today, in terms of the range of gaming startups there, so far what we came across, the closest we had was it was this company called MetaStrike. So what they do is approach of CS, Counter Strike experience. But that being said, if you talk about in terms of the metaverse environment, having a futuristic environment, I think we are the first of the kind. And like what you said, how are we different? Because right now, when we approach Steam and Epic Games, these are the two platforms that we are planning to release on. There are not any other similar products that provide tokens utility within the game experience in using crypto technology to actually integrate them further. So that being said, I think we're still unique, and we will be one of the first few that actually have such an opportunity to actually utilize such environment to actually do a FPS game. Yeah.
Got it. Thank you.
Just following up on the same topics, because I think it is, I studied the graphic is pretty cool, and I think being the VR immersive game that use Oculus, do you think there is some inherent dependency on Oculus success? And have you thought about diversifying it to, like, I don't know, Samsung's Wear or some other VR hardwares that actually integrates into your GameFi space?
Yeah, so mentioning about the hardware, we do understand there's a number of VR Oculus, other hardware available. That being said, we'll definitely expand out the avenues of medium in which the user can actually enjoy this game. But for the start state, because of its complexity, we just focus on PC and Oculus Quest 2. Given that Oculus Quest 2 is one of the highlights that people are using right now. But eventually, like what you mentioned, we will definitely expand it out to more other VR products that we can work with closely, and definitely it will take time because in terms of the programming part, it can be quite complex. Yeah, there's a lot of testing requirements, a lot of back testing, QAs, quality assurance testing required on that. Yeah.
Great, thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, I think thank you, Emily, for the presentation. We can move to the next project, which is the Horizon Land Metaverse.
All right, thank you.
Hi. You unmute yourself. Don't forget to unmute.
Yeah, you can see my screen now, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so thanks so much for your introduction. This is Lynn, CMO of Horizon Land Metaverse. We would like to introduce our project. So overall, our project is an immersive virtual world accommodated ecosystem where users can have both acquisitive entertaining experience and the monetization capability of digital assets. Our ecosystem consists of many different features that support one another to retain user loyalty, like land, game, DeFi services, social feature, entertainment, education, and many more. So in this ecosystem, all stakeholders will get benefit upon their participation. First, to join the Metaverse, each user will need an NFT avatar to represent them in the virtual world. Owned by them, the avatar can be partially modified, retrofitted, or released by the owner. We also have land. Land is one of the most important features. The landowner can merge, build on, rent out, or trade their land on the marketplace. The better equipped your land are in the metaverse, the more valuable your land will be. A landowner will also have access to the development tool to create and monetize new assets as NFT and gameplay also. We also have a game center including various game genres to choose. So users have many options that don't have to search side by side to look for the game, and it's easy for user to switch from one game to other. We have our own game. We produce our own game, or we integrate our game partner into our metaverse, or from creator. These games are free to play, play to earn, multiplayer, and streaming also. We also have a Horizon Center where we have many public work like museum, exhibition, square, stadium to organize public event like conference, music, fashion show, and we do a streaming tournament competition here in the Horizon Center. We also have a finance center where user can update market information, token price, and do DeFi service like staking, farming, lending. We also have a shopping mall and a music center. We already work with many partners to integrate an e-commerce site and music NFT partner into our metaverse. Yeah, we also facilitate communication in the metaverse with many social activity like chat, group, follow, and unfollow. We also have a marketplace, so the user can trade their asset. That could be in-game item, or they can trade their own creation because we provide them with the development tool. Yeah, user can experience our metaverse into more third-person point of view or the VR experience. There are 5 kinds of stakeholders in our metaverse. That could be player who play the game and use the service, the landowner who invest in land, or partner who are professional service provider or creator who use our development tool to create our assets and gameplay, or investor who invest in our token and assets. Each identity will have different role and experience in the metaverse. Yeah, to sum up, our product include the Horizon Metaverse development tool to create assets and the DApp. This is our roadmap. We plan to currently we are working with some professional tier 1 launchpads for the IDO, and we plan the IDO in the second quarter of 2022, and we plan to do the official release on the last quarter of 2022. Yeah, here I have a demo here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Here is the video, the overview of our metaverse. We already have a demo link of our metaverse. And this is the demo link. Yeah. So we already have yeah. So yeah, we already have the multi-lab our investor, and we can print their image to many of our community. Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Great. Thank you very much for the presentation. And all the judges, it's your time.
Yeah, Lynn, it looked like a great project. Just a quick question. So in the demo, you had like a concert going, and there was like a bunch of people around there watching the concert, or so it seemed. In your server, how many people can you have at, like, actual people, not NPCs, at any given time in real time interfacing together?
Yeah, we can host 1,000 at a time, and we are still working on the server, but currently we can host 1,000.
Okay, and your devs are working on what, like Unity or what engine?
Unity and Unreal.
Got it. All right, thank you.
For the developing tools that you're gonna give out to the developers that to build stuff in your world, I'm not sure what is that thing. Is that like a customized software you build in-house, or it's like a existing software in the market right now?
Yeah, we do it in-house. We already have 10 years experience in the game and more than 6 years in the blockchain also. We build a team in-house. We have more than 50 people who are highly skilled in game, blockchain, operation, marketing, community, and security also. And we have a community team around the world: Korea, Singapore, Turkey, Brazil, Philippines. Yeah, they can speak local language to support our user or in-house.
Okay, thank you.
Cool. Yeah, thank you very much, Horizon Land Metaverse team, for the presentation. I think we can move to the next project today.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Thank you. Yeah, and Johnny from Ark Rivals, it's your time.
Hi, hello. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Okay, so can you see the slide yet?
Not yet. It is loading right now. Might take a few seconds, I think.
Yeah. Okay. I have one slide and just two demo videos to show you guys. Let me know if you guys can see the screen right now.
Still not yet. It is still loading right now.
Oh, okay. So let me try to add in again. Yeah, can you help me to select the slide?
Yeah. So Link, can you help on this one for the slides?
Yes. Can you see it?
Nope. So did you try to upload the slides to?
Yes, work perfectly on the rehearsal. So
okay.
I'm not sure why it's not loading. Can you see it right now?
Still loading right now.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe you can try to play the video first.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so let me go through the video. So this is the gameplay from our game, and our playstyle is very much similar to the Clash of Clans, where you use the heroes as a ship and then attacking the enemy base, and then you can put in the troops to further attack to the base, as you can see right now. Yeah, you will win if you destroy all the enemy base and steal all the resources. So I think let me fast forward, and then if you destroy all, then yeah, you still own the resources, and then you win. So can you help me to play the next video, just to show some of the other? Yeah. So basically, our game is actually launching the beta already. We have more than 6,000 people joining as a limited invitation only, and then. Currently, you can use the so the core is you have the base where you can upgrade all the base structure and stuff and put on the walls and defenses, as you can see right now. Then later on, when you have the miner, you can mine the Applicant, which is a token, to further purchase on, let's say, heroes and other defensive stuff. Or you can use them to buy more heroes to attack the enemy base, like as you can see right now. Then when your troop is ready, yes, you can use your troops to attack the enemy base and steal the resources and win them on March. For the NFT web box, which is currently sale on our marketplace right now. Yeah, it's easy to use with MetaMask and then directly buys from our web marketplace. Yeah, and we have official launch on 26 this month. So hopefully you guys can join, download, and play later on. Thank you for watching. Can we return to the slide if you can see it?
Still loading right now. Not sure what happened.
Oh. You see the slide moving? No.
No. Still, it is still loading.
Yeah, actually, I tried to remove it and then try to upload again, but still have that problem.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, just try to re-upload again. Can you see it? Not yet?
Not yet.
It's weird.
So, is it possible, like, to share the screen directly?
Okay, let me try. Says I have to restart. Can I restart my Chrome and log in a few minutes? Yeah.
I'm afraid we don't have that much time. So do you mind, like, to do a demo, to do an introduction without the deck?
Yeah, no worry.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you can see that we go through of the gameplays. So we believe that that the last trend of the GameFi is we would call it like the GameFi 1.0, and we are trying a new approach to for our Ark Rivals for the GameFi 2.0, which is a new approach that we actually want to focus on a new strategy of the way how GameFi work. So in Ark Rivals, we believe that we are one of the first to roll out this kind of gameplay, very much similar to Clash of Clans, which very addictive and then easy to play. Also, on the way we acquire the user, we try to acquire the user from the traditional game, which is our user base would be from 80% is from the traditional gamers. Why the kind of like play to earn user is just limited at the 20% from the way that we acquire the user. So that's the first thing. Second thing is the contents of our games will be mostly UGC, user generated content, where later on Q4 this year we opened the create to earn kind of like models for the user can contribute to content and earn from that one as well. So that's the two key things that we try to differentiate ourselves compared to the others. And then also because of as you might know that Clash of Clans is a very famous title in the traditional game, which is they have more than 500 million downloads. So far right now, after we run our betas, we see that we can attract a very similar kind of like audience base as a Clash of Clans. So much of our user from the beta is actually coming from China and the US, and The current stat showing is we have 2 hour and a half engagement time per user per day, and each user log in like 9 times a day, which average engagement per section is 15 minutes. So they really addicted to the gameplay. Why we on the beta we don't have the kind of like blockchain version like NFT and marketplace that much yet, but then people still engage a lot. So far, our ways of doing the marketing is we're going through Game Guild with a partnership with kind of like local top guild in each country, and also we do a partnership with the other like I mean. We try to partnership with the other kind of like GameFi projects, such as like Bomb Crypto, and in the future there will be more game we joining our partnership that we our partnership with them and having promoting our games through their in games like event. So this will help us to reduce the cost of acquisition, and we can target directly to our partners games and user, and from that one we can attract the right audience that we want. So that is a kind of like a new way approach of the way we do the marketing, rather just depends on KOLs or like crypto communities, as a lot of projects they do before. So I believe that is the kind of like key differences on the way we do. For the NFT part, we are pretty much different because if I mean on the features that if we compare to Clash of Clans, Axie Infinity, or Golden Chain and Starlast, we are very much different because Clash of Clans they don't have blockchain version. Why we have, and then kind of like Rise of Kingdom, Clash of Clans, they don't have a very key feature, which is we call it the faction wars, where people can buy lands and an NFT, and then using that land to build up the troops and the armies, and then join the faction war as a kind of like clan wars, and from that they can earn rewards. For the combat, I mean Clash of Clans they have combat on like AI control on the match. Why the other like the other blockchains game like Axie or Golden Chain and Starlast they don't have the kind of like AI control. Ark Rivals we have that one. For the user control, Clash of Clans they don't have that feature yet, and also the Rise of Kingdom and other kind of like traditional game. Why we do have that in mind. For the strategy, our game is it focuses on the way people play and strategically dropping the troops and using the heroes like the ship as a ship to attack the base. So we are very much focused on the strategy mindset, very much similar to Clash of Clans. We have mobile version right now. You guys can try to download on Android, and also the test file on iOS because we are still in the beta. It will be uploaded direct to the Apple Store on 26th, so you guys can try later on. We have free-to-play models as well as a play-to-earn models. And different with the other kind of like blockchain game, we not focus on our revenue just on the NFT sales, but we also focus on the traditional income, which is the in-app purchase. That's why the Google Play and Apple Store they really love the idea of us, and we get a lot of support from this platform. So we're going to push for in-app purchase and earn the revenue also from the tournament later on the Q3 this year when we roll out the faction wars, and also through kind of like the partnership of the merchandising. So we have our own merchandising line partnership with a few brands that we are discussing right now. And our user can purchase that one, and the revenue of course will be put back into the jewelry, and people is gonna receive part of the shares of it. Yeah, that's pretty much about the Ark Rivals. Our mission is we aim to be the largest faction worst ever, and focus on the right model for GameFi with a long-term vision and operation. And our short-term vision is sorry, yeah.
Sorry for interrupt. It's already 5 minutes, so try to
No worry.
conclude everything in 30 seconds maybe.
Yeah, sure. So I mean our Rivals vision is we try to be a best mobile game, not just with the NFT, but where people can really enjoy the game and play with it. And NFTs is more like an add-on to them. if they want to advance their strength and power on. So that should be concluded, about Ark Rivals. From the team side, we have the studio game is Topbox, which is they have like years of experience, developing games, and Topbox they have more than $100 million already. So in a traditional game, so which is a very big difference. And also the game has been developed for 4 years until now that we launched. So we believe that we have invest a lot in the gameplay and the graphic. Yeah, that should be conclude my presentation.
Awesome. Yeah. Thank you very much, Johnny. Sorry about the technical issues, but
sorry about the technical issues.
Yeah, don't worry. I think you still did a great job. Yeah. But anyways, judges, feel free to ask any questions from your side.
I have a question with regards to the token. So I know that ANKR, the token has already been listed. I'm seeing that it's actually traded on Huobi. But has the project think about engaging like market makers or anyone to provide liquidity? Because I do see that the depth is on the low side and then spread is pretty wide. So I just want to hear the project's thought on this.
Yeah, because we are approaching the mainnet, so and the last phase was on the beta, so definitely we were looking to the liquidity pool and provide more to it also.
Okay, sure. So feel free to reach out to us after, if you would like more help in terms of market making and liquidity provision.
Oh, for sure. I would love to.
Okay, that's all. Yeah.
Can we have your contact later on?
Yeah, sure. We'll reach out after this.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
For Ja from Guildfire. So just a couple of questions. I'm not sure that you already covered. Let's say I heard that you partner with a few guilds, right?
Yeah.
Is there any built-in features that support managing like scholars or players that learning NFTs in game?
Yeah. Oh, perfect. Because our strategy is focused on the guild, so we have recently partnered with the partner called Osolus. And then this partner will provide us the kind of like a guild manager system where you guys can you guys are gonna have the dashboard and control all of your scholars through the platform very easily. Also, the reward will be like automatically distribute when you set the roles, like how much you want to share with your scholar and stuff. And also there is a land and NFT kind of like features in our partner site. So guild can be easily scale the scholar if you guys find a game interesting and if you want to expand the guild member to join. Very easy. We do have that features.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Thank you very much, Jenny, again for the presentation. I think that's it for today. The last project haven't showed up yet, so I think we can end it up here. So first of all, really appreciate all 7 projects today participating for the project demo session. You guys all did a great job and clearly present what you guys trying to build right now and what you're gonna build in the future. I believe it is super helpful for especially judges and audience to understand like the whole features. And I also really thank all our judges for the participation as well. Thanks for contributing your time and questions for the teams. So in the future, for both projects and judges, if you want to like have more conversations and communications, please feel free to join our Discord. All teams can join and talk with judges and other professionals and partners directly there. And if you if you want to build connections with any specific judges or a team, please feel free to let us know. We can definitely help to connect. Yeah, and thank you very much again, and I think we can end it up here. Appreciate everything and hope you guys all have a great one. Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you.